Meat is fattening is just one of the moronic, idiotic, dumbfounded, ill-informed, you name it, things that my male, feminist, narcissist, abusive father used to say to me and my two sisters when we were children in the 80s. Meat is fattening. I think I know why now he felt that way. See, his mama, she always made sure he was a well-fed boy when he was growing up. He was always a well-fed boy. I can't relate to that. Because of his limited ability, we basically lived on fish sticks and canned pork and beans, vegetables, and whatnot. And that's what we lived on when we were kids. Occasionally, he'd brag he could make eggs, so occasionally he'd make eggs for dinner because we never had eggs for breakfast. Breakfast was always just cold cereal, cornflakes, drowned it in sugar. But we couldn't have Frosted Flakes under my father's authority, because that was fattening, according to my father. But we could have frosted, or we could have cornflakes, drowned it in sugar. Anybody else see the oxymoron in that? That's what my father was. It is a moron. But his mama made sure he was a well-fed boy. That's why he reached the conclusion that meat is fattening. Because he was always satisfied as a child. His mama always made sure he had meat. Yeah, like I said, we lived on fish sticks, and you barely call that meat. It's just bread in a box and a little bit of fish with breading in a box frozen. And we did that because we're veggies. We're healthy. We're veggies like Paul McCartney. Another idiotic things my moron, male, feminist, narcissist, abusive father used to always say. We had an electric stove in our house in the 80s, and that was state-of-the-art back then. Oh, yeah, we were living high class, according to the philosophy, I guess, of the 1980s. But we, as kids, we were just lucky the boy knew how to work the oven. Not only that, we had to, me and my sisters had to listen to him complain about how less than his expectations our mother was. All she made was hamburger helper. As a kid, I had a vague memory of what that was. I didn't know exactly what it was. I was just a child, but before my parents' divorce, when I was like 4 or 5, I do remember getting kicked and punched by my father because I was not eating to his male feminist narcissist specifications. But I can't honestly say I knew what hamburger helper was when my father would make that comment. But it sounded pretty good to me as a kid, even though I didn't really fully know what is that. That sounds good, hamburger helper. That sounds good, but it sounds like it might be different than fish sticks. I saw evil in his eyes when I was a child. Talking about my father now, I saw evil in his eyes. There was an element of excitement in his eyes when he saw a legit reason to punch and kick me. There's this thing in my family that it's a nervous tic or habit, for lack of a better term, where we put our arms by our sides and shake our hands like this at our sides. Well, my father used to do that, but he also used to For some reason, his jaw would get involved, too. It wasn't just shaking his hands at his size, as it was for us kids. Although I would do what my aunt would call a chicken walk as a child. Another term was flapping your wings. But my father would do this. This joyful act that there was no denying. He was happy. He was happy that he saw a legitimate reason to kick and punch me. And my sisters, too. Oh, you can't tell me he did not take pleasure in it. What else did I want to mention for this journal entry? Anybody who watches my channel knows that I am not down with anything that modern feminism is. It's a hate group. Why would you support a hate group? Because that's what feminism is. It's a hate group. You support feminism? I'd be like, what? You support a hate group? Well, that's what feminism is. It's a hate group. Yeah, so now the election's over. It looks like we're going to have a country now. You know, a vote for Kamala is a empty vote. A vote for empty sugar and no protein. That's what a vote for Kamala is. And this black woman, like they got, if you dare continue your law firm, this legal BS towards President Trump, we will put your fat ass in jail. That black woman, I forget her name, but yeah, we will. If you dare continue this BS law firm, legal proceedings that our tax dollars are paying for, I dare you to go after President Trump. We will put your fat ass in jail. All leaders now better get it through their thick skulls. With every decision they make going forward, you better be thinking, how will this enhance the lives of legal American voters? And isn't it amazing that it came to all this for the legacy media to finally get it through their the New York Times and the Washington Post and all. It came to all this for them to finally get it through their thick little skulls that we, the people, don't care what they have to say. We don't care about their opinion. We ain't doing what they say. We ain't voting the way they tell us. And I got on my channel, somebody is on more than one occasion is expressing sheer hatred towards me because I talk about God on my channel and how I appreciate, despite my abusive past and everything, I love God and I appreciate everything God has done for me and the position that God has me in now. I have a beautiful home all to myself, got 2 good jobs, making all this money that I don't have to spend. And I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty thankful. I'm pretty thankful to God for all that. And God, the hate I get from people on social media. God, I got a message to anybody who would see fit to judge me. Who would see fit to judge me in any way, shape, or form on my channel or one of my videos. I have my many demons in check. You, if you would see fit to judge me, you are still working on that in your life, aren't you? Well, let's go through the list of what we're going to be able to enjoy now that we got Trump back. Yes, sir. Now that we got Trump back, let's go through the list. Lower taxes, low prices, tax cut for everyone, job opportunity for all, secure borders, America first, safer communities, tough on crime, violent criminals behind bars where they belong, not back out on the street like the Democrats want, and put these criminals back out on the street. Oh, you committed a crime. Okay, well, you go talk to the judge. Okay, don't you do that again. You go now. Nope, no more of that. Global security, no new wars, peace, and now the peace in the Middle East, and these wars are going to flunk an end. And Trump is only president-elect, and he's already working on this stuff. That's a leader. Mike Paralak. That'll have to do it with this one. Thanks for your time.